In this video, I'll be helping you with the ALEKS problem type called sine, cosine, and tangent ratios, variables for side lengths. We're given an example right triangle here, and we have the sides labeled A, B, and C, and we're given the angle from which we are taking the sine, tangent, and cosine. And for right triangles, we want to remember the mnemonic SOHCAHTOA. So I've got it written out here, SOHCAHTOA. And that sounds sort of like a made-up word, and it is. By remembering SOHCAHTOA, we can remember that the sine will be the opposite over the hypotenuse. The cosine will be the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And the tangent will be the opposite over the adjacent. So our mnemonic here is SOHCAHTOA. And we can apply this to any right triangle, which brings us back to this example where we have our angle X and the sides and legs here are labeled A, B, and C. I'll start with the first question here. The sine of X we can see would be the opposite over the hypotenuse. And from the perspective of X, the opposite leg is going to be A, and the hypotenuse of this triangle is B. So the sine of X would just be A over B in this triangle. And then the tangent of X would be the opposite over the adjacent. And again, from the perspective of X, the opposite is A, and the adjacent is C. So the tangent of X would be A over C. And lastly, we have the cosine of X. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. From the perspective of X, C is adjacent. And then our hypotenuse in this triangle is B. So the cosine would be C over B. So recalling SOHCAHTOA will always let us find those ratios for sine, cosine, and tangent. I hope you found this video helpful. You can find a complete list of Timely Math Tutor videos organized by course and curriculum at timelymathtutor.com.